That son, not my kid. I ain't fucking take care of it. Fuck that shit.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck that little thumb sucking bastard. I don't fucking do that shit. Nah, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, shout out to Thomas. But what's going on? And we're back with another Asylum episode 67.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Fuck that. In 2 weeks, it's gonna be fucking episode 69, man. We gotta talk about bitches, and I ain't taking care of those fucking kids, bitches. Fuck
Yeah.
We're actually, I'm thinking of actually going public live for that one, so that way we can have actually like we can have people in the live stream chat.
Nah, man. Fuck that, man. You ain't got no fuck them fucking people.
Well, we'll see.
People.
We'll see. Once we go down that road, but yep. So we got a few topics. We got Alberto El Protron. We got a snake story that I found pretty interesting. The viewership from last Raw episode.
Nah, fuck that, man. That shit sucks, man. I don't fucking watch that shit. Fuck that.
Yes.
And then we got another Venom topic, which really pissed me off. We'll get into that.
And then I found something last night that's pissing me off. That pissed me off.
Which is that?
Them trying to turn Superman.
I got that on the list.
Yeah.
Ah!
Damn it! Ah!
Trying to turn him into a what?
We got Brian Pillman. Rest in peace. 21 years since his passing.
Wait, what are they trying to do with Superman?
Superman should be black. Is the topic.
Oh, no, man. Fuck that shit. There no niggas in this shit, man. Fuck that.
Nicholas.
No, Thomas never said that. I'm just fucking with him.
Thomas hates racist people.
Fuck those. Fuck that. I'm fucking hick too, but fuck that, man.
Punishment Martinez. Robert will go in depth on that. And Douglas Williams' retirement. So, those are the topics.
That dude was a fucking savage in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking Roland German, that's where fucking Chad Gable got that shit. That shit's nasty.
Roland German kid.
So, which one do you guys want to start off with first?
Snake story.
Nah, man, fuck those snakes, man. I don't fuck with snakes. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let me find it.
The snakes. Yeah, I'm talking about the snake.
Okay, where's the snake? Where's the snake? Here we go. Okay, so I found this on Facebook. I don't have the article itself. I just have a screenshot of it. Somebody named Suzanne Jones on Facebook posted this. So a snake entered into a shop as it crawled to a corner. It went through a saw and hurt itself a little bit. At the time, it turned and bit the saw, and biting the saw, he hurt himself badly in the mouth. Then, not understanding what was happening to him and thinking that the saw was attacking him, it decided to roll around the saw as if wanting to suffocate with his whole body and shake him with all its strength. It was so, unfortunately, the snake ended up being killed by the saw. Sometimes we react in anger, thinking about hurting those who hurt us. But we are hurting ourselves, and in life sometimes it is better to ignore situations, people, and offenses because the consequences could be irreversible and catastrophic. So basically, the snake thought that he could outdo the saw, and it ended up being the other way around, and ended up killing itself.
Wow.
Nah, man, fuck that. Ain't no fucking way Saul's gonna get the better. Fuck that, man. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that.
Oh, that must have been an aggressive snake. My goodness.
That's really funny. How the fuck does a non-living object fucking kill your ass? You find that that's more L's than a certain person we don't take. This is a lot of L's.
Yeah.
Like, why would the snake, continue to attack the Saw, knowing that that snake was going to win the battle?
He looked at that. She was like, "Nah, nigga, fuck you." And he went right after.
Oh my god, that is terrible. That is terrible to hear from a snake like that. Oh man.
It's funny, but it's like, goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the snake?
Yeah, exactly. Well.
Yeah, that was just truly a truly amazing story, man. Because
somebody playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
Cornell cars.
Yeah, because you would think, the snake, was gonna go into a shop, thinking that, to poison some people, but thank goodness for the saw.
Did they say what kind of?
Yeah.
Did they say what kind of snake it was?
No, it doesn't say.
Oh. Because I'm wondering how the hell a snake gets into a shop like that.
That's truly amazing.
Oh man, fuck that! A snake come in my house, I'd have shot the motherfucker, man. Nah, fuck that.
Right.
Thomas is very vocal tonight.
Yes, he is. He's so vocal tonight, I can't even see him. But
That's right. Oh no!
I'm just letting y'all know I'm putting one more IG thing in the chat. Y'all gotta look at this one.
Okay.
Damn. So I got to follow another one. Cool.
Following bitches, which by the way, I guess we could do some screen sharing when it pertains to these Instagrams pages.
Yeah, okay. This one's a good idea though. Just go through and watch look at the first 3 rows and watch the videos, the squats and shit.
Oh.
Cool. Love seeing that.
Just wait for everyone's reaction. Just wait for it. It's coming.
Oh, she's got a cute name too.
Oh. Okay.
Stacy.
Go to the 3rd row and click on the middle one.
Okay.
Doing lunges and shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's 4 pages of this.
Yeah.
Thomas is gonna pop in. Yeah, man, I fuck all them bitches, man. I don't give a fuck I get, man. Fuck that shit.
All night long.
That. But
See, I told you. All right, I'll quit distracting y'all with Instagram. Back to what you guys were talking about.
Yeah. So
what we're talking about again?
Yeah, as far as the snake goes,
Oh yeah, the snake. Okay.
As far as the snake goes, you had it coming, motherfucker. But
And Nick went to jerk off. Okay, and now to quick jerk off. Okay, he's back.
Damn, Nick finished pretty quick. This man just came back, just pumped this. It was quiet on your Insta when you got off. Robert was like, "Yeah, time Nick go jack off," and as soon as you got back,
No, I was not jacking off. It kicked me out of the Hangouts. I had to watch the. It kicked me out. In order to watch the video, I had to get kicked out of the Hangout. So.
Right. Okay.
Nick is sitting there like 03 Goldust. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna come back in now.
All right. Okay,
yeah,
so.
But yeah, she has that hair still, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. And your winner, by doing absolutely nothing to the snake, the Saw.
The Saw.
That fucking Saul is a one-hitter quitter, man. He fucking not. That Saul is about to take on everybody. He's about to take on Conor McGregor. That Saul's not losing. Man took down a snake with his. Fucking killed it.
Without even doing a thing.
Literally.
Saul just sat there, did nothing.
That's a dangerous opponent, man. I don't know, man. Nobody can beat the Saw.
It's a bad Saw.
All right.
There you go.
All right, so we got Patron, we got Raw, we got Venom, we got Pillman, Superman, Douglas, and Punishment.
I'm really what happened with El Patron?
Okay.
All right.
Let's get to that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Maybe pull it up. So about the El Patron, he's got a new woman.
Oh boy.
And she's pretty. She's pretty good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for him.
Oh, I heard the story. Yeah, but continue.
Yes. Yeah, he posted on Instagram. And he's got Sin Cara there with him and some guy, I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's a wrestler or not, but I think he is. I don't know if he is not, but yeah, some guy. But basically, he's again, this Alberto Patron was this girl, and I'm seeing it right now. I'm like, wow, she's pretty. Anyways, so basically, this is his response about meeting this new woman. He basically takes a shot at Paige by saying, yes, and this one doesn't have more than 9 police reports against her, 3 arrests in different states of committed in 2 mental hospitals like the one you mentioned did, and then he goes to say also takes a shot at Paige's brother by saying by saying to him that he's a loser brother, and that's basically it.
I mean, let's be real. Paige is like barely 3 years older than me. Like, Paige is young. Like, she's still pretty young. She's pretty much in her prime. She looks good as fuck. Like, she's still got a lot of wild child in her. Like, that shit happens when you're that age. Like, cool story, bro. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. When it pertains to this, how I feel about it, yeah, I'm pretty much with Devin when it pertains to the whole age thing and how things can get out of hand when you're around your mid-20s or early 20s. But dude, your relationship with Paige was so long ago. Like, just get over it.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, the past's the past. Why are you bringing it up now?
Why take shots at her after you're finally away from her and you got someone new, and like, just leave it alone.
He's petty.
Just drop it. He's more petty than WWE is petty.
And did you really have to take a shot at her brother too?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
Yeah, that was a little too far.
Where you getting at with this? What? saying that your life is more better than Paige is. I'm like, fuck you, you fucking asshole.
Anyway, does anybody think any got any more else on like El Patron? I don't really have shit to say to this. I don't really give a shit.
Oh yeah, and also he's going back to MMA in 2019.
He's like 41.
Yeah.
He's about to do as good as CM Punk did.
No,
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
Actually, he may do better because he was actually in MMA for a while.
Hmm.
All right, well. So I'm curious. I don't. If you guys don't have anything more on this, then, or if you have more on this to say so. But if not, what's the whole Punishment Martinez thing?
Okay, Punishment Martinez. First, who don't know who Punishment Martinez is? If you haven't seen this guy wrestle on Ring of Honor, holy shit! And you ever see how he looks too?
This nigga's huge.
Just,
He's like 6'7", 260, and fucking doing fucking corkscrew plunges and shit.
yeah, no, I think he's like he's I think he's like the same height like Baron Corbin is, but I think a little bigger.
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Yeah, this guy's huge. Like basically, what Baron Corbin is right now, he is what he should have been in WWE is what Punishment Martinez is right now.
Punishment Martinez is more athletic.
Yep, that's a big difference too. Punishment Martinez is a way better wrestler, and he's way more athletic. It's just the size of him, man. And the look, man. Holy shit! Like damn, man.
He's a scary looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. He is. So, and with that being said, I haven't watched much of a Ring of Honor that much, but of her so far, he's won the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. But then he just recently lost it, and why he lost it? Because he's saying to WWE.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
That's the story of Punishment Martinez. He's saying to WWE.
Okay, he's 6'7", 251. Did you guys know this man is 36 years old? Holy Christ!
Well, I don't remember the age. I don't remember how old he was, but oh wow.
That's kind of depressing. I was hoping he was like younger than that.
Mm-hmm. Crazy that he from being that age that he can still move, that he can move like that too. Black people is insane.
Especially with being how big he is. Like,
yeah.
I mean, this man's still doing fucking cool ass shit. But fucking Donovan Dijak or Chris Dijak now is in NXT.
Yeah.
He's got to do some athletic shit, but he keeps getting fucking squashed, and it's really pissing me off.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
I like Keith Lee and everything, but god damn it.
Yeah, they don't feature him that much. He had 2 matches, and that was it.
Punishment Martinez is smaller than Dijak. Hold on.
I think Dijak's taller than him.
Dijak weighs more than him. I know that for sure. 1 second, I'm gonna look.
But this is what I mean, man. Someone that you like, who you're very impressed with someone, and also you hear the news where they want to go to WWE and they get that call to go to the hand to WWE. It's really a disappointment. Because I thought Punishment Martinez could do way better than WWE.
Well, at least Dijak is using his real name.
Yeah. And when Punishment Martinez comes in, I guarantee he's not gonna be called Punishment Martinez.
And Chris Dijak is 6'7", 270. He's athletic as fuck too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Those niggas need to have a feud. Settled. That'll be the best. That'll be the best fucking NXT feud ever.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tell you. Plus Martinez, he's going to NXT first. And from there, he'll be safe for now. But once he gets to the main roster, he'll be fed to Roman Reigns.
If he's even thrown in as a heel, which he probably will be.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. You could tell just the way he looks. You could tell he a strong heel.
Yeah, he's got heel written all over him.
Exactly. Oh man, it just really disappoints me, man. Plus Martinez, I mean, he could have went to, you know, if he was going to be done with Ring of Honor, he could have went to Impact Wrestling to, you know, to be to feature of his talent. But no, he's got to go to WWE. Fuck.
Yeah.
I get why they want to go. Like they want to go because, I mean,
like we said though, they want that money. They want that money.
The money, and honestly, you know, when like Bruce said it the other day that when WWE goes, wrestling goes. So like that's kind of where you need to be to make most of your money, because I think a lot of these wrestlers know that this shit's gonna die out and they're trying to make it before then. So you know, I don't blame him, but at the same time, how much is he really gonna get pushed? Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the track record when it pertains to everyone else in the company, won't be very far.
He's still better than Baron Corbin, though, and no one can change my mind.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree.
And so is Chris
10
Dijak.
times.
Chris Dijak is about the same size as Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin, and he's better than Baron Corbin. And just a little fun fact: Baron Corbin actually went to the college I go to. He was a lineman on the football team. He's still garbage.
Yeah. And he's got some he's won a Golden Glove, but at the same time, Baron Corbin, the way he's being booked right now in WWE, you know, and then you look at Punch Martinez, it doesn't compare, not even close.
So I don't really pay attention to his promos. How good of a promo does Punch Martinez cut? Because I only watch his matches, honestly.
Well, here's the thing: he's not much of a talker, and I really don't know how he talks, but he's not a talker that much. Basically,
he needs a mouthpiece.
Yeah, he needs a mouthpiece. I don't know how he talks, but because he barely does any talking. All he does is shows up and kick ass.
That's what. Okay, so honestly, no mouthpiece either. What needs to happen is he needs to have this mystique behind him, and that's how you do that. You just
the fuck?
Fucking Facebook shit. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Fucking. Nah, but you put a mystique behind him. You don't have him talking. You don't give him a mouthpiece, and just don't have him talk for a year, and just have him show up and whoop everyone's ass. Like, interview comes up, why'd you do this? He just smacks the fucking microphone out of her hand, or just glares at her and walks away. Like, don't have him talk. I don't know if he can or if he can't, but don't.
Yeah, I don't remember if he actually talked on Ring of Honor at one point. Because again, the only time I see him there when it comes to him coming out there and just kicking ass, you know. I mean, he may say something in the ring when it comes to talking trash to his opponents, but other than that, I don't think he's ever cut a promo.
Yeah, but you know they're not going to do that. Triple H may, because he runs NXT, and I know he's seen that dude, but you know how Vince is going to, he's going to wet his hair. He's going to be the new member of the Shield, yeah.
Oh god. Or an enemy of the Shield. damn it, Martinez. I get it, but come on, people need to wake up. They should know better.
Man, Nick's getting more arrested than black folk. Shit.
But yeah, that's basically for that because Punch Martinez. I guess I'll be seeing him down the line on NXT whenever that happens. So I can say to him, good luck for now on NXT for Punch Martinez. But once you get to the main roster, all we could do is pray for him to not get buried by Roman Reigns.
You know who I'm really nervous for?
Who?
Undisputed Era.
Oh God, yeah, I know.
That fucking faction is ROH. Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy Strong, fucking god damn it, Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. Like, you don't put them on what's it called? No, don't. They can't go anywhere. They're gonna get buried by the Shield, or they're gonna get buried by New Day. They can't go any fucking where.
Yep.
That's what I'm afraid of.
All right, so let's see. We got Raw, Venom, Pillman, and Douglas.
His son's wrestling. Pillman's son.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him, but I've said he's a good talker. He does really well. He went on Jericho and Steve Austin's podcast.
Yeah. So, what guys what do you want to talk about next? Everything to these topics.
Fuck it, because I already know about it. The Raw viewership.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
All right, Robert. Yeah. So, what was the viewership for this week's or last week's, whatever it was?
Well, that actually, last week's.
Yeah.
Trash.
It was trash. Not just the show, but the viewership was just the numbers. Holy shit! When I heard about this number, I'm like, wow. And you even have the Shield on there because of them being in the main event. But the number that they had was 1.64 million views.
Fuck the Shield.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck the Shield.
Fuck the Shield.
The lowest. Oh man, yeah, fuck the Shield. Especially the way that why the Shield is back together too.
Roman Reigns.
Yes, boring fuckface. But the lowest rating since 1996. That's a long one away. 20 years, basically. I guess you could say, whatever. But
22, yeah.
22 years, yeah. 22
Yep.
years. Excuse me. And then of course you got these excuses coming out because it's the end of because of Monday Night Football or and then and by the way, shout out to Jason Solomon from Saw Monster Sounds Off when it comes to his Raw poll when it comes to
I'm glad you fixed that.
Yep. Which he put a poll up there. When it comes to if you thought the show was a thumbs up, or if you thought the show was a thumbs down, or for those that didn't watch the show. And basically, you got these, and you got some people saying, the people that said that they didn't watch the show, they were just trolling, and they did watch and everything. Look at the fucking numbers, morons. You can't tell me that people were were trolling and say that they did watch. When you see the numbers right there, it's one of the lowest ratings that they could ever have.
Also, I'm just gonna say this just because Bruce has already said it multiple times. Football literally has no bearing on the Raw viewership. It's just that garbage.
Never has.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Monday Night Football, I believe, has been around since 1993, if I'm not mistaken, or 1992.
What were the excuses then?
Well,
What were the excuses then?
I swear to God, like they come, yeah, exactly. It's Monday Night Football.
like were they blaming WCW back then for their low viewership?
Oh. Yeah, I think so too. But
Yeah, so I guess the NFL, started right after the Attitude Era was over. I get what you're saying.
I guess it did too, because
Okay, so nobody won the Super Bowl back in 1967. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
yeah. And Monday Night Football's Monday Night Football. It's only been broadcasting on national TV since the 1970s. So, yeah, you know what? Let's blame them.
The NFL, the NBA, or something else was on that. Oh, that's the reason why people don't watch it.
Even though these people. Oh, did you know we got more viewership than the NFL than the NBA? Wait a minute.
No, you didn't, motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
No, you didn't.
Nope.
That is absolute bullshit. You did not get more viewership than the NFL last week.
Wait a minute. You're spewing out that garbage and you say, oh, the reason why people are not watching Raw because they're watching the NFL, because of football. Wait a minute, but why is it the other way around now?
Garbage. Trash, landfill, anal seepage, fucking garbage. Did I mention trash?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
It's the WWE. Yes. It's the WWE ass looking society where they got the defend WWE every lick of a way.
Every year. Every year they come up with this excuse.
Oh, but because the Shield's back together, so that should bring the ratings back up.
Ah!
No, it's not.
Sure.
The Shield is the greatest faction ever. We should have the viewership back in no time.
DX is better.
And look, Roman Reigns, he's the Universal Champion. The belt's back on Raw now. Yeah, it's back every week now.
Look, I'm just gonna say this from my own opinion. Y'all don't have to agree. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, DX made dick jokes and they're kind of gay and did some gay shit, but they were better exponentially than the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because all the guys could cut a pretty good promo.
Mm-hmm.
As far as promos in the Shield, well, Roman's out. Fuck Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins can sometimes when he's not having to suck Roman's dick, but fuck the Shield. And I don't want anything to do with Seth and Dean because they're involved with the Shield. Like, that's how bad. If you're involved with the Shield, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not fucking. I don't like you. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They're guilty by association.
Which sucks because Seth Rollins was holding that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that man was fucking killing it every week. And I honestly feel like some of the steam is off him now because no one cares. Like, he was getting massive pops. And then let's be real. Fuck Triple H Jr. Looks like fucking Triple H.
Dean. Yep, Seth Rollins, yep.
No, Dean.
Oh, the Ambrose.
Dean looks more like Triple H now.
Triple H Jr.
End up in a little bit more shape. Fuck that dude. He can't wrestle worth shit.
Mm-mm.
Sorry,
You think with him being you would think with him being away from his injuries that he will try to polish his wrestling. No, it's still the same. It's still the same Dean Ambrose with his shitty ass dirty DCT that he does.
It would be different if the hardcore championship was still around and you were wrestling hardcore matches, but because you can get away with being sloppy there because you're fucking wrestling a goddamn hardcore match, but you're not wrestling anything hardcore. The only thing hardcore you're doing is wearing skinny jeans, fucking some ugly ass on a scale of fucking 10, a 4 out of 10 bitch. Like you're not doing it. That fucking with makeup on, she's a fucking 2 out of 10. She made herself look worse. How the fuck do you do that with makeup?
Damn.
Oh god. Yeah, not to mention, Bruce Bliss pointed out, dude legs.
Dude legs.
She's got the dude legs.
She does have dude legs. She's got legs that she's got fucking dude calves. How the fuck do you have dude calves? This bitch is ugly as fuck. Fuck you. Block me and fucking report me for not being sensitive towards women. An equal opportunity, bitch. She's got fucking dude legs and looks like a goddamn man. How the fuck do you look at somebody and say, I wonder if she ran her head hard enough into that fucking table if that would make her look better?
Wow.
Seriously thought that was like gonna make her look better. Fuck that bitch. I can't. She's fucking garbage on commentary and she's a garbage backstage announcer. I can't fucking stand. My bad. I fucking went on a tangent. Fuck Dean Ambrose and fuck Renee Young and fuck you.
By the way, speaking of Renee Young, you know when Undertaker made his return to confront Shawn Michaels,
oh,
you know
my
it was a huge deal, you know, because we didn't nobody knew that Undertaker was going to be there. We all knew that Shawn Michaels was going to be there. So Undertaker's music hits and everything, and everyone is excited, almost like holy shit, we're surprised. And then all of a sudden Renee Young on commentary, she says, "Come on!" Like wait, what? That's how you sell of Undertaker returning to Raw, saying "come on." Who fucking says that?
Why do we need a female announcer anyway?
So they put Renee Young on commentary?
Yeah.
Permanent.
Yep. Yeah. For the women's pay-per-view.
Why?
Can we get Jonathan Coachman? Can we get Booker T back, please?
Why want the T back? Jonathan Coachman, he can stay on the pre-show all he wants. Jonathan Coachman is trash.
I'll take CM Punk to be back on commentary again. That was funny.
Fucking Booker T. Oh, fucking when Brock. Wow. He was like, wow. Hold on. Did you notice when he was like, wow? He like acted like he was knocked out.
Yeah.
Juggy Duggy Quack Quack. What the fuck are we doing?
What Juggy Duggy Quack Quack?
Yo, watching him doing the commentary when Naomi and was it Candace and Naomi?
What
was her name?
Cameron.
Yeah. So when Cameron and Naomi were coming out he was like, "Shucky ducky quack quack."
What the fuck?
Booker, I don't care what anybody says. Booker T's good on commentary. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he is. He has his moments there.
I'll take Flying Goat over fucking Renee Young. Flying Goat, Michael.
Devin, guess what? The Animal Batista is returning. The Animal Batista, Michael, is returning.
I'm fucking go off that whole time he's on the TV. It's the Animal Batista, Michael. He's gonna go fuck the shit out of Byron Saxton woman because he want to.
Oh shit.
Yeah. By the way, just a little off topic. Even though it's kind of relates to Renee Young anyway.
Ugly ass bitch.
Taz going on Big Lou's Twitter, congratulating Renee Young being Raw commentary. Sabu.
Oh boy,
Sabu.
Basically says she sucked dick to get to the spot.
Yeah, she did.
Well, Sabu in the Hall of Fame.
We all know she did.
He said she is the first non-faggot to suck dick to get to the top. pretty much.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, he was talking big shit. That was a Michael Cole shot. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton shot. I don't know about Corey Graves, but that was a Michael Cole shot.
We know what both of them did. They both sucked Vince's dick. They probably both of them literally sucked Vince's dick just to get to the top.
Yeah, and then of course you got people, oh my god, kill, fuck off. Anyway. As far as Raw viewership, I'm not surprised. I mean, really,
Yeah,
it's just, who cares? Fuck Raw.
There's no competitors.
Exactly.
He gonna fuck the animal. He gonna fuck John Morrison girl if he want to, Mike. He gonna fuck Melina right in the ass. It's Animal Batista.
Yeah, because Johnny Impact won't. But
Yeah, probably not. I bet Melina was a whore too. Didn't she fuck CM Punk?
Punk,
Punk.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I've got to be real about it. CM Punk and John Cena, their track records, real MVPs right there. Fuck John Cena and everything else, but his list of women.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he got Mickey James. I can't hate on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even fuck Nikki if she shuts the fuck up. I don't even like the bitch. The suspect is on foot, guys. I don't know if you caught that, but fucking goddamn suspect. Nick's over there fucking up. Yo, I just scrolled down and saw a picture of Donald Trump on the fucking Facebook. Why does this man look like he's taking a shit in the picture?
Because he probably is.
He literally looks like he's taking a shit in the picture. His mouth is always like, ugh.
I mean, was he ever not? But
Taking shit in the picture.
Fuck up out of here, Renee and commentary. Fuck up out of here.
He's trash on commentary, man.
Why can't we put somebody credible? Like, can we do commentary, have fucking... Oh, I don't know. Bring one of the women back. Lita was good on commentary. She's way better.
Yep.
You might try and suck off Corey Graves. Good for Corey Graves.
well, Raw's trash anyway, so I don't really have anything else to say.
Nobody gives a fuck about Raw. Fuck Raw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, why can't people just admit that Raw is not must see on TV anymore?
It's really not.
And you know what? What keeps them on TV, you know, aside from, you know, the money they make off the Saudi Arabia shows and this, that, and the other, aside from that, these dick slurpers who like to suck Vince McMahon's balls until they bust blood. That's what's keeping these motherfuckers on TV. Is because these people who keep defending this company.
It would be really funny if NBC Universal was like, "You guys are fucking trash. We're canceling. We're buying you out of your contract. You're done."
Exactly.
Exactly.
Might as well.
They'll be really fucked.
I've never seen such a corny, cheesy, lame TV show. This is just trash. The storylines, the scripted promos.
Garbage.
None of the storylines on Raw are good. None of them.
That'll suck.
I mean, Alexa Bliss and Trish is okay, but that's because they got ass.
Yeah, the corny story. Alexa Bliss talking about, oh yeah, you know, I wanted an autograph when I was 7 years old.
No one's gonna believe that.
Yeah. She burped on my face. She stomped on my feet. Oh, poor baby bitch.
What the fuck?
And that's why I hate her, and that's why I can't wait to take care of her at Evolution and beat her and blah blah blah. Like, fuck off. That's shitty writing for WWE. For you right there, folks.
Can we at least make the storyline intriguing? Like, I met her when I was 7, and then I saw her again when I was like 18. That way it's legal. And I saw her at a signing, and I was like, damn, that bitch is fine. I really just want to go in the back and fucking eat her fucking bush.
Yes.
Like, can we get a lesbian storyline or something? Can we get Vince Russo back in this motherfucker? Like, dude, what if Vince Russo was running Evolution? That'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh god. Well, there'd be a lot of bra and panty matches, a lot of lingerie matches,
Best Raw ever.
evening gown matches.
Yo, they would have a first to go topless match. You gotta put fucking big ass Natalia's titties and Beth Phoenix titties in that bitch.
Damn.
That'd be a good show. It'd be a good show if Vince Russo ran it. And the only reason it'd be good is because the team.
And I fucking hate Vince Russo. Never liked him when I first saw him. Never fucking liked him. I don't care if he was a New York Yankee fan. I'm a New York Yankee fan, and I fucking hate him.
You know, it's really funny. Jim Cornette really hates him, but Jim Cornette's fucked up some shit. That man fucked up ROH.
Damn.
But yeah, you know, and also Alexa Bliss calling Mickey this was way back, I know, but like, here's an example, like her calling her an old lady, and what was that? What was the other thing with the Alicia Fox like a couple of weeks ago?
Nick must be raping bitches on this game or something.
Yeah, there was something that somebody said that was so stupid. I forget. There was.
She called her like an old hag or an old lady.
No. But it was. I think it was Natalia and Alicia Fox.
Oh yeah. Alicia Fox, because she was having a match against Natalia, and she says when she's done with Natalia, she's gonna make her say, "Meouch."
Is that what?
Okay.
Just stupid.
Alicia Fox said that.
She's gonna make
something
her
like
say
that. It was something like that, because make her say "ow," but and on top of that, she's a, and on top of that, she's a cat lady too, which we all know that, but that was supposed to be the joke.
Well, Alicia Fox is fucking batshit crazy anyway. Like, you can tell that bitch is just on one all the time. Now, I have a legitimate question. Do you guys have you ever thought that she was cute?
Yes.
To a certain, yeah. Not the best looking I've ever seen, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hate the bitch. I've never thought thought she was cute. I never thought she was a good wrestler. That bitch is fucking ugly, and that she can't fucking wrestle. Fuck Alicia Fox. I can't fucking stand her. All right. Yes. Sorry, my bad.
But she does a nice Northern Light bridge though.
Actually, you know what? Bend it over. I'll take it. I don't care after that, but I don't want to look at your face. Yeah,
I'm basically done with her anyways. Alicia Fox, you're part of the problem now. You have so many chances to get out of the company to show you more of your athletic skills that you could. But apparently you don't want to. You just want to stay with WWE and look at a joke as you are, and then come up with some dumbass. Yeah, she has.
You ever make her say meow? Fuck Raw, man.
Meow. She make her say meow.
And people still watch this shit. Really?
And on top of that, do I have to remind people about what they did months ago with Lashley and Sami Zayn with these 3 guys just like Lashley's sisters? Who the fuck want to watch that? It was during at that point. It's like, why am I still watching the show? Why am I still watching Raw? After seeing that segment.
Because there's no point in watching it anymore. It just
and
trash.
People defend this. People defend this.
And on top of that, man, when it comes to Alexa Bliss, talking about Trish Stratus, like who the fuck's gonna believe that Trish Stratus did that to her when she was 7 years old, to a 7-year-old kid? Who the right man's gonna believe that shit on TV?
Yeah, Alexa, you're the only girl that Trish is into. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the rest of the little girls? Remember the Me Too movement. Me Too movement.
Oh, fuck that.
Fucking
But
movement.
But yeah, fuck Monday Night Raw, man. It's not what it used to be anymore. It's at this point they really don't care anymore. All they care is the fucking money. At this point, making money from Saudi Arabia, Australia, from Fox. It's clear they don't care about our opinions about how they should produce Monday Night Raw, because what the fuck do we know?
it just goes back to what CM Punk said a lot of years back. All this company cares about, for like Rob said, the money, what they have for Roman, and when Cena is there, what they have for Cena. And for when nostalgia acts like Triple H and The Undertaker are there, or whoever else, what does Vince have for those guys?
Man, Nick just busted out the RPGs and shit.
Let me also throw this in here. I don't care what the WWE keeps saying on TV. The Bellas are not fucking legends.
They ass.
And another thing, I know we talked about Brie Bella on the other episode. How have you been in the company for nearly a decade and still trash?
Yo, how are you gonna be a legend but you kick one of the newcomers in the face? Like, legends don't do that.
Exactly, and you're married to one of the greatest wrestlers in the company right now, and you're trash still.
He's like top 5 easily, one of the best.
Yeah, I was like, how are you married to him, and you're still trash? How is
Very
Nikki?
simple.
How is Nikki
Very-
when she's with Cena better than you?
Exactly. But simple when it comes to Brie Bella. She was never good in the first place.
Neither of them were.
Exactly.
They were just good to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much anymore, because Nikki looks like she wants to be a Kardashian, but she wears a hat like John.
Yeah.
And she just looks like she's a bitch.
And fuck Nikki Bella. She's not a fucking Yankee fan. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yo, Robert's about to start going off on, like, this is about to turn into fucking Christian versus FaZe 2.0 when we knew FaZe wasn't 5'6", and now fucking Robert's about to start be like, no, fuck, you're not a Yankees fan, fuck you.
Facts. But yeah, I got
Raw is trash. And the viewership proves it. It's not what it used to be anymore. The ratings are not that high anymore. So fuck Raw. Fuck the Shield. Fuck Roman Reigns. Fuck what they're doing with what comes to Alexa Bliss too, and it just overall, man, it's fucking trash. And it's going to continue to keep on going downhill from there, and then you're going to have these fans once again being the WWE aspect of societies, defending this shit like, oh, it's not that bad. Oh, you guys are just haters and all that. Well, fuck yeah, we are. We fucking hate this shit.
And that right there, you're the problem.
Oh, motherfuckers, this shit sucks.
And these people are the problem. Our problem. No matter how trash it is, people are still gonna watch. And that's all Vince cares about at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't care about the viewership. I just care about.
I'm gonna say this right now, and God rest his soul. Owen Hart should have beat Shawn Michaels on December 29th, 1997 for the WWF title. Fuck you for not letting him win.
At least give Owen Hart the belt, man. If you was gonna keep him there instead of having him leave and go to WCW, at least put him over. But no, you couldn't get the belt to Owen Hart. Oh,
we all know why.
And then on top of that, you got Shawn Michaels. During that time too, he was a fucking prick. He's like, if I'm not going over there, I'm not competing or whatever. Shawn Michaels was on bullshit during that year.
I bet you if Owen would have went to WCW, he probably would still be alive. Ooh, did I say that? I sure the fuck did.
Oh, it's
I
true.
agree.
It's true.
I agree.
It's true.
He didn't want to do that stunt anyway.
Nope.
Well, a little fun fact, if no one knows, where he died was where I live. So
Wow.
yeah, he died in Kansas City. So fantastic. That just gave us a good name. That's why we haven't had that many fucking pay-per-views here because of that shit. And I actually think that's why, because that shit happened and the athletic commission doesn't trust WWE to do smart shit anymore. Yo, these niggas used to have fucking pyro for both hours back in the day, and now they can't even afford fucking one little whoosh for fucking AJ Styles. What bullshit is this?
They couldn't even do a pyro for SummerSlam. One of the biggest shows.
You don't even get pyro on the game anymore. That's how cheap that shit is.
The game.
Yeah. Next year they're gonna have WWE or WWE 2K20. That's gonna be $150 for the pyro pack. It's gonna get you all your fucking pyro on your shows back.
You know, but just like the video game, or just like the video games. No matter how trash the video games are, people are still gonna buy it.
And no matter how trash WWE is right now, they'll still buy their merchandise. They'll still buy, tickets to go to their shows, and blah, and, the whole 9 yards.
You knew.
And that's all I gotta say about that.
All right, so we got Venom, Brian Pillman, Superman, and Douglas Williams. What you guys want?
Douglas Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rob, you can take the floor with this one.
Okay. So yeah, Douglas Williams. For those who don't remember him, he was in TNA Wrestling along with Magnus and Rob Taylor when they were called the British Invasion. And I thought, when it comes to those stables, factions, whatever you want to say, I enjoyed it for who was in it and for what they brought to the table. Not to mention when it comes to Douglas Williams too. When I first heard about Douglas Williams, I'm like this guy's pretty good. I'm like he knows what he's doing in the ring and the way he carries himself. Like holy shit, this guy, a throwback wrestler, to say the least you could say. And then also, when it comes to what he does, he gets his opponents, and he basically goes behind them, to go for a German suplex, but no, he goes to running onto them in the corner, hitting the turnbuckle, and then rolls through, and then goes for the German suplex, which he calls it the rolling chaos. And like holy shit, I never seen that done before in wrestling. And Douglas Williams was the first guy I ever seen do it. And then you see guys like Chad Gable doing it, and I actually remember who else did it too, besides Chad Gable. But Douglas Williams was the originator of that move. And basically, comes to Douglas Williams, a former TNA World Tag Team Champion with Magnus, former TNA Exhibition Champion. Now, what comes to him, him being in an exhibition, like I didn't see it, but then we start cutting a promo of why he's going to he has a way to be an exhibition wrestler without doing any flippy flips and all that, and like, oh, okay, I was enjoying it. I was enjoying his matches when it comes to him, just being a grounded type of wrestler and a brawler and all that, and like basically like kind of like a Drew Gulak right now in 205 Live, where it's not about high flying, it's not about flippity flips, it's just about submissions, being a technician. Like Douglas Williams was on that shit. What comes to what the exhibition should be about, and he did a very good job at it too. And then later on, he ends up being part of Fortune for a little bit. And then at that he broke away from Fortune, and then he ends up being his own guy, his own man, and from there TNA dropped the ball with him. From there, and keep in mind this was during the time when Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan was behind the scenes working.
Of course.
And I'm like, I was upset when how they were booking Douglas Williams. He was losing every time. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I'm like, Douglas Williams has now become a former show himself. Based on the booking that they give him. I'm like, this is the Douglas Williams I'm used to, that was a fan of. This is the Douglas Williams that wants to care about. He became nothing now. And I don't remember what year he left, but he was gone after that. And he was still wrestling outside the Indies, but that's basically it. He there. I think he went back a few times to TNA, but then I guess it didn't work out for him anymore, which is very disappointing too. And now as we fast forward to today, I don't know what was his reason to retire, but Douglas Williams has officially announced his retirement from professional wrestling. I don't know if it's because of injuries, or maybe he just maybe there's nothing going on. There's nothing working out for him that much in wrestling anymore, because he's become more irrelevant now, which kind of sucks though, that he's not being talked about that much anymore in wrestling, because he was pretty good. He was pretty good. And it's a shame that what he has become after TNA fucked him over around 2010 or 2011 was one of those years that happened. And he basically announced his retirement, and I'm trying to find right now why he decided to retire. Doesn't say, but he showed up on his last match against someone named let me see. Okay, that's the wrong date. My apologies. But basically, Douglas Williams he lost the title on September 30th, 2018, at the Holo Wembley. And then after the match, that's when he officially announced his retirement. Doesn't say who he lost it to, but I think he was the Progress Atlas champion, whatever. But Douglas Williams has officially announced his retirement, and I wish him the best of luck. And again, my memories because of Douglas Williams. My first exposure of him was in TNA wrestling, and it's just and again, it's a damn shame that TNA didn't go further with him. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I would if there's a shoot interview of it, why? Because of Douglas Williams, I'd like to know why they didn't see him in that capacity anymore. But they I think they, in my opinion, they dropped the ball with him more than they dropped the ball with Jelito as well. But yeah, that's my fond memories about Douglas Williams, and there you go. So what do you guys have any fond memories about Douglas Williams?
Yeah, pretty much me for pretty much the same bout. my first pretty much Impact Wrestling pretty much, and a lot of things that you said. If I had to guess as to why he retired, is probably either because he didn't want to go through the pain anymore, and because he doesn't not fully like happy about his wrestling career. Despite of all the good things that he's done in the wrestling business. As far as Impact Wrestling, I've said this when it pertains to certain talents like a Jay Lethal and among other people. Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff going to Impact was one of the worst things that ever happened in Impact history.
Yeah, looking back at it, I agree. And by the way, Douglas Williams, he's 46 years old. That's as part. I think that's also part of the reason why I took, because he's getting older.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to go through any more pain for
Yeah, like how you should have said it.
Yeah, because it takes a toll,
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike what Undertaker and Kane and all these other guys in WWE should be at that point. At this point, it's like But yeah, as far as Impact, Hogan and Bischoff being there and the way they were doing things, it's just some of those times where I just don't even want to go back to thinking about what they did, but as far as Douglas Williams goes, hopefully you live your life more happy. I'm not sure. I don't know about his money situations and all that, but
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Just
he
wait.
Seems like he seems like a pretty frugal guy. I don't think he's hurting for money, but I don't think he probably has a good enough. He probably made a good enough living, but I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Cause, look at the suits he wears. You can tell he's had no problem with money.
But yeah, I mean, props to Douglas, and hope you live the rest of your life happy. And
by the way, that just because he retired from wrestling doesn't mean he. I don't think in my mind I don't think he's done with wrestling. I think he's doing some there's some role in wrestling when it comes to either to do some backstage stuff, whatever.
He's probably gonna train people.
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah.
What happened with him? Why did he have to retire?
Nah, nothing happened with him really, but I think it's because like Christian said, I think he's going through a lot of pain, when it comes to him wrestling at his age, because he's getting older. So that's part of the reason why. But he didn't really mention why he was going to retire, why he decided to retire, but he just made that announcement after his final match that he's going to officially retire to over in ring.
Oh, okay.
And that's basically it. What do you think, Nick?
I wish him nothing but the best in retirement. The body gets older, and you get older, and your body just can't take it anymore.
Champion, there was The Rock. You gotta wonder what The Rock's mommy and daddy are thinking about.
So.
Happy birthday
Whoa.
to you.
Oh boy.
Birthday to you.
What the fuck is this?
That's really loud, man. That's really loud.
Is Nick done getting chased by the cops, or is he just fucking plotting some more shit?
Oh, with Nick, you never know. But All right, so we got 3 more. We got Pillman, we got Venom, and then we got Super.
Superman.
Why are you trying to turn this man black?
Well, let me pull up the article.
And why did
Yes.
I just sound like fucking Leo Rush? Ugh.
Oh gosh, Leo Rush. He's come to collect.
He's a good talker.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
And
an
a very good
annoying
athlete.
voice, but he's a good talker.
Yep. Oh jeez, man.
Literally, these niggas only have a big B on their shirt. That's it. That's all the B team shirt is. All right.
And people pay money. The fuck? It's just a B.
Christian's fucking dumbfounded by that shit.
It's
Yeah.
stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
You can make your own B shirt at home. Ain't that hard?
Yeah. Oh jeez, and WWE seriously made that too.
All right, but then, okay, so this was on Vice.com. Shout out to Nick for posting this. He didn't make this, but
Yeah.
okay, so this is by Noel Ransom. Superman shouldn't be white because it never completely made sense to begin with.
What?
That's the name of the title, and I guess, okay, well, let's see his explanation for this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say something, and you can go ahead and fight me if you're into that. But if you want to throw it down, and I really prefer not to, pussy. It's not, it's not going to make a statement I'm about to make any less of the truth. Superman. Okay, Superman should no longer be white. I said what I said. We're several dozen exits past a woke cultural point where we must admit this.
A woke culture?
Yeah, exit past a
Just
woke
because you use
culture
that's
point.
because they use that, they're fucking stupid.
Sure, we all know the soup's origin story plucked straight from a 1930s bygone era, the same period that would present a desert walking Jesus as deficient.
Soups?
Soups. He put soups.
You know what, bro? All right.
But we're past that, right? Isn't it time that we stop doing the absolute most to conserve an A-ish year history of DC regulated canon?
Okay. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You can't just change a race on a fucking superhero. Make a new one. You want to black him, call him fucking Chicken Man or the Chicken Wing or something. Just make a black superhero. You can't change the race. It doesn't work like that. For Christ's sake, people, we have Black Panther. He's black. He's not, I mean, he's African, but he's still black.
It's like
Jesus
it's like
Christ.
I don't need why this is even a discussion. Not the Asylum discussion.
That's
But
like saying turn Batman into a 5'7" Asian. It doesn't work that way. I don't even like Batman, but it doesn't work that way.
I mean, these people can make YouTube videos, making their own type of black Superman, like in their own little YouTube channels, But don't turn it like it's for the next movies or so, or TV shows. Black Superman. You know what?
Super nigger.
No one should be naive enough to believe that a damn outsider from another world, would make the best sense as a blue-eyed having white dude, right? Of course not. Okay, now we're just being racist here. So why am I writing this now? As reported by Variety, Deadline, among others, Warner Brothers is no longer sticking with Henry Cavill to play Superman / Clark Kent.
Yeah, let's change the rumors to
Rumors.
Superman because that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
That's like
Mhm.
saying, "Hey, let's make a biopic about Nick, but instead of Nick being, no offense, Nick, instead of Nick being the whitest of white guys, let's turn him to a fucking Jamaican." It doesn't work that way. Nick is not a Jamaican. Nick can fit in with the Jamaicans, but Nick is not a Jamaican. That doesn't make sense. Like saying, "Hey, Robert, let's make a movie about Robert. Robert's Puerto Rican. Let's make him a Mexican." That doesn't work. And that'd probably piss him off. Robert would show up to the studio and burn that shit down.
Ay caramba.
Robert would be fucking heated.
Rumors dance around salary issues like a direction, but the big name encircling the red and blue noise just happens to be Michael B. Jordan. Taking on the role next. A black man. And damn, it just makes so much more sense. Fuck off. Anyway.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Speaking of which, did Michael B. Jordan?
Thing.
Did
Yeah, man.
But speaking of Michael
fuck.
B. Jordan, did Michael B. Jordan play Johnny Storm from the new Fantastic Four movie?
Yes. You can't
Yeah.
be two superheroes at the same time. I don't give a fuck what universe you're in. You can't be two superheroes at the goddamn time. That's the only reason why it worked with Captain America is because the first Fantastic Four movie was garbage. Fuck the Fantastic Four. X-Men all the way, bitches.
Let's really think about what the man
By the
in
way,
tights. Go ahead. Before I continue.
Michael B. Jordan was the main bad guy in Panther, so yeah, you can't have him. You can't have him do that. No.
He was the bad guy in Black Panther, but you want him to be Superman? What the fuck is going? Can we have Brock be Superman? Can Brock Lesnar be Superman? That's a big motherfucker. He'd work.
Nah, he's Hulk Lesnar. But
Fucking Hulk Lesnar.
Yeah, he I don't know. He actually could be Superman. He's lost a bunch of weight, so yeah. he's gotten off the roids, so yeah.
That nigga was on roids. He was getting fat anyway. All right, fuck it. You want Superman to be Black Moose? Moose, it is.
Oh, really?
Man's gonna come out here in a fucking shiny ass red cape and some fucking Rick Ross like blue and red striped pants and shit.
Let's just hope he could keep his hand off his nuts.
Let's really think about what the man in tights embodies today. The white, strong, handsome, masculine, and young physical presence with who he actually is, an American Idol. A romantic hero for the 20/21st century who is incorruptible. He landed on the world in a spaceship beyond his control. He was forced to assimilate into a society while trying his best to not be seen as threatening. And within the context of this original story, that sounds nothing like an everyday white dude. What?
Okay. How does this make any sense, first and foremost?
He's a
How does that make
fucking.
any sense?
He's a goddamn Kryptonian. He's not a fucking white guy. He's a fucking alien. Yes, he's
He's
white.
not from this planet. He's
Yes,
not
he's
from
exactly.
this
white, but
planet.
he's not a human
You
being.
dumbasses.
Exactly. Why is that even a subject?
Yeah, because he hates white people, obviously.
Well, clearly.
And also, this guy's also clearly a pussy because he's trying to push that beta male bullshit. So yeah.
Please tell me what this dude's name is and send me the link to this. That way I can go on there and tell him Donald Trump should be Superman. No, I'm going to tell him they should make a Passions of the Christ remake and Donald Trump is going to be cast as Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to get under so much fire for saying this. I'm just letting you guys all know that right now.
Yes, Devin, the blind black guy's gonna get heat for this.
Okay, well,
The amount of heat that I may get from this is okay.
the website is called Vice.com, and the person who's writing this is named Noel Ransom.
You have a white
I
guy
should have said a
name.
chick.
What?
You have a white guy and you have like a white guy / woman name. You don't even
Well.
sound black.
No.
Who does it?
Like, are we sure this is a black chick?
Alright, you know what? Fuck Mel Gibson. Yep. Donald Trump, Passions of the Christ remake. Let's have it. That's 75-year-old fucking Jesus.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Superman's original creators, Joe Shuster and Jerry Siegel, both children of Jewish immigrants, painted a different picture. The goal was clearly not to just create some pale Christianized hero. It was to create a Hebrew like Moses that would have been labeled a foreigner in his time within an American context.
He is a foreigner. He's a fucking alien.
Okay. Well, let me just say this right now.
I should have stepped out of the room. I knew this was going to be some.
There's a reason Superman
bullshit.
he was when he first came out. Because he pretty much like embodies like the American spirit, the American dream, pretty much, and that's what this motherfucker doesn't realize.
Like, Superman is not of this planet, and he came to this country, and now he's like accepted, and everyone fucking loves him. He's not even from this fucking planet, which is what you could probably say if you live somewhere else in the world, because you probably feel like you're on a different fucking planet. For fuck's sake. He's a goddamn Kryptonian. What do you mean foreigner? He does not even from here, you stupid bitch. Fucking hate people. It's like telling me, oh, so now Daredevil can magically see again. No, bitch, he's blind. He can't see shit. That's what makes him Daredevil. That's what makes him fucking cool. You know what makes Superman cool? He's a fucking white guy that's an alien.
Or it's like making a Wonder Woman who's an Amazonian, change her to like an Asian
Barbie.
woman, Exactly.
Green Lantern's black.
Exactly.
For Christ's sake,
Frickin-
Cyborg is black. What do you want? Fucking black Aquaman? That wouldn't make any sense.
Dude,
What if they made Aquaman black and made it like super racist? That'd be fucking hilarious. Like, you can't even swim. Like, he's got
shit.
and shit.
Blade! Anyway.
Blade was black, and
what about
Yes.
superhero. Triple H was in that movie.
Garbage movie, by the way.
Yeah, you guys
Garbage.
You imagine black
all
Batman. You
forgot
guys
about
imagine
Blade
Batman
3,
if he
didn't
was
you?
black.
Y'all all forgot about Blade 3, didn't you?
Garbage movie.
No.
Can you guys imagine like black Batman? Oh no!
Fucking Nightwing. It's like changing Robin to black. Don't do that. Do not change. But for Christ's sake, like, I mean, just create a new. You can create new heroes. Don't fuck with the established ones. That's like saying, let's make Thor an Irish leprechaun. No, you jackass. He's Nordic. He's a Nordic god.
Who's jacked up? Who's fucking jacked? I mean, come on, man. Jesus.
He's not some pixie pushing Scottish person. Fuck. Alright, continue. I'm sorry.
Superman's characterization was an ideal wrapped in a possibility that anyone could become something great in America. To be any kind of immigrant is to be jammed between the happiness of being welcome and the lasting stigma of being different from your surroundings.
We have Usain Bolt for that.
I could never buy into an alien that had the benefit of hiding his alienness simply by donning his spectacles.
You're making the point for Mexicans right now, not black people.
My man could be a foreign journalist on the sidewalk.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. Christian, hold on a second. Just to bring us back to baseball real quick. There's a ton of baseball players who are Latin America, who from Latin America's country, by the fans of the teams, and you're trying to tell me that Superman compares to them? Are you?
This writing is ignorant.
What the hell, man? Rock a suit and have people just love his entire ass. His entire ass? Anyway.
I don't love an alien's ass, especially an alien male's ass. That's gay. I don't give a fuck if he's not.
Got gay. Well,
he must be. Well, I don't think he's saying ass as far as like ass. I think he's like he's going on a rant. So he's going, rock a suit and have people just love his entire ass without being seen as a threat. By the law, abboting folk, his white, blue-eyed, iron-chiseled cheeks were granted that privilege of consideration. Wow.
This guy's racist.
A black Superman... A black Superman would never be that welcome. No shit. He'd fit more... Yeah. He'd fit more in line with Shuster and Siegel's original vision of rising above an alien status to become something great. A hope that America has claimed to promote since its foundation with anything but white. The ideal holds more true without the white foundation. So.
Okay.
Grits for Superman. Fuck it.
Oh no.
Man, it's gonna be running around talking about I'm about to fuck the animal reduced from Michael.
Oh, why not The Rock?
No.
Oh, he's Samoan.
That's like saying Jesus was Samoan. Oh, he was Jewish. God damn it.
Okay, he's just going off. The racial pretext, context, and any damn text for those supposed to be a black Superman should be obvious as fuck by now.
The fuck? Bullshit.
I mean, sure, on the valid side of things, I get the common issue of race switching. Also, he gets it. If someone decided to up and remove, go ahead.
Does he really?
Okay. We have freaking Black Panther, who is black.
It's in his fucking
to make Superman black. Exactly. Now that's the most popular movie of the year. So shut behind behind like the Avengers movie, but still, it's like motherfucker, shut up.
For Christ's sake, you can even add Nick Fury to the list if you want to.
This guy really should be upset that there's no Static Shock movie.
Oh, exactly.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
All right, if we're gonna have a black Superman, here's the deal. He can similarly look like Superman, but he's gotta have his outfit's gotta be black, and he's gotta have like the blue accents instead of the fucking blue, red, and yellow. Like, don't no nigga want to wear that shit. Sorry, we don't.
And his disguise has to be ghetto as shit, man. Like,
he's got to be like fucking Ghetto Man or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, what's the man talking about race switching?
If someone decided to up and remove the spice from Black Panther and make him a salt and pepper white guy.
Oh, there you go. We're going right. I just
you
said
just
it.
proved that you couldn't do it. You just proved that you can't do it. Why?
It would strip the very thing that made the character extraordinary through canon.
Okay, first and foremost, these Superman, Black Panther, they were established as comic book characters long before movies of them ever came out. Oh my god.
His kingdom was built on a foundation of black excellence that spit in the face of white colonization. That was the point. I also understand why audiences would rather a black man take ownership of an originally black character instead of piggybacking the history of a white dude. We actually did have black Superman from another universe, and there were black Kryptonite. Okay. Anyway, Super White Man, however, is just a man made whiter and
Super Wang Man?
Super White Man.
Oh, I thought you said Super Wang Man. I was like, is that a fucking gay ass fucking porn superhero or something?
Yeah, Super White Man. However, it's just a man made whiter over time. What? He has zero connection with the original intent. What he has instead increasingly become is a model of the tired and dated of fictional propaganda designed to prolong the rosy belief that whiteness with greatness, goodness, innocence, and fortune. What? When it comes down to it, base, I just want what feels real in this origin story. I want to see art reflecting life by way of our human nature to be afraid of people we don't understand. I want skinhead Lex Luthor to be the realest one to tell a black Superman that he fears the very thing he also doesn't understand. Okay, he contradicts himself with this one. Whatever color the next Superman is, I couldn't care less. I'm just done pretending that he's best as white.
He is best as white.
And that's it.
Make some nigga called the Claw and make him dress in a fucking tiger outfit. I don't fucking know. This is dumb. This is why we can't have anything good in America, people, because everyone wants to change the shit.
You know, at this point, they might just call it a day and just had Superman just die. The death of Superman.
Yeah, because they fucked it up. Well, God, see, DC's already fucked up because Ben Affleck is gonna go as Batman. They're gonna have to start everything over. Everything.
And then the Joker movie is gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna be.
I'm okay with Gerard Butler's Joker.
Okay, do you know how they say like don't whitewash everything? Well, these people are literally trying to blackwash everything. Like
literally. And no one on this panel is racist. I'm just letting everyone know that now. No one on this panel is racist.
No, this dude's racist.
Yeah, this dude's fucking. This dude is a black supremacist.
absolutely racist.
And yes, black people can be racist. If you don't agree with me, please come argue with me so I can block you.
The whiteness of white is white.
So apparently this person hates white people. Yeah, no shit.
I still think we should make Passions of the Christ and have Jesus be played by Donald Trump.
The greatest movie ever, right?
That'd be fucking hilarious, and everyone would hate it.
Damn.
You see, all you see is the skinheads there. Yeah, this guy's our Jesus right here. He doesn't like niggers. Okay.
I mean, you might as well, since this world is full of hate anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Fucking dumbest shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Make him black. What?
What is that?
Like saying make Black Panther white. No.
It's doesn't.
Stupid.
It doesn't work that way.
Dude, it'd be incredibly hilarious if they made Aquaman like a Mexican or something. Like made him a wetback. That shit would be hilarious.
I knew that was coming.
I'm just saying, it'd be fucking great. It'd be fucking gold.
Yep.
Mexican Aquaman. Mexican Aquaman.
Let's make Michael Myers a fucking rainbow suit wearing faggot. Michael Myers, I'm here to stab you. No! It doesn't work that way. Alright, I'm done talking about these stupid
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's just move on to
Venom is gonna be the shit.
Hell yeah.
I agree, but
I'm pissed off that's gonna be PG-13 though. I am pissed off about that.
It was supposed to be R.
Yeah, they changed it.
By the way,
because we have to have a gay ass Tom Holland as Spider-Man in it. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that it has to. See, I wanted the Venom movie to tie in with Spider-Man, and I was really upset that it didn't.
By the way, shout out to Paul Burt in the Asylum.
Paul's the shit.
Yep.
Because he's the one who actually sent this to us just a couple of days ago.
Yep.
So as Nick pointed out, they've turned Venom PG-13.
Garbage.
Just so they could have Tom Holland Spider-Man in the universe.
Yeah, so
that's the only reason they did it.
So they're planning. So they're planning to share universes, like what Nick said, with Tom Holland Spider-Man. Which, okay, and there's an article where they piggyback on this one. You were gonna make it rated R.
That shit was gonna get fucking sick too.
And you decide months later. This was like probably like a week or a couple of weeks ago where they actually changed it. There's something that they did today or yesterday.
Didn't you already film it? How the fuck do you change it?
Well,
yeah.
Here's the thing. When it comes to later on, when it comes out on DVD, they will go do a director's cut version, or the one that was in theaters, the theaters version of it. That's how it works. When it comes to movies.
PG-13, but I'm confused.
Yeah, it is confusing. I agree.
It's gonna have a whole bunch of F-bombs in
it. So not only is Venom turning PG-13, now, from yesterday's sources, dude, the movie was gonna be damn near 3 fucking hours.
Really?
3 hours of Venom. Come on now.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, especially that this is an origin story of him.
Well, I say damn near. I'm probably maybe a little exaggerated. Probably 2 minutes, 30, 2.5.
It'd have probably been about 2.5 hours, probably 2 hours and 45 minutes at the most. But that's okay because that's an origin story, so that works fine.
Yeah.
Now, from yesterday, according to Tom Hardy, they've taken out 40 minutes of this movie out.
That's because it's probably had cussing and blood and shit in it.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's a lot of Tom Hardy's favorite parts of the movie. So you know,
he's Venom, isn't he?
He is Venom, yeah.
I'm just saying, when I first saw the previews to that, I was like, this movie is going to be the most dark and twisted thing that Marvel has ever put out there, and I'm fucking in. Because Deadpool was a comedy. It was a rated R comedy.
Yeah.
This one would not have been a comedy. You may have had like a funny line or two, but this shit was about to be purely fucking dark.
Like it was about to be dark and it was gonna get fucking nasty.
And
Just
unfortunately,
saying.
now here's the thing. I'm still looking forward to Venom, but hopefully they don't take a lot of the good stuff that's in the film taken out. I hope they don't take out the very good stuff that was in the trailers or what they have planned in the movie and take them out.
I'm watching the director's cut.
Yeah, which unfortunately, like if they were to, have people pay extra money to all the stuff that they were gonna have in the movie, take them out and then put them back on, just to get money out of it. But these people piggybacked and claimed that, oh, we never said it was going to be rated R. And we intended to make people think it was going to be rated R. No bullshit. You put the trailers out and put at the end it was going to be rated R.
Those are some rated R trailers too. I'm just saying, like, no, I've never seen such a sinister villain movie. Like, look and sound like that. Like that. I'll be honest. That fucking voice that they did for Venom gave me the fucking chills. I was like, this dude is fucking nasty. I love Venom. I really do. Venom is one of my favorites.
But yeah, Venom producers and directors are baffled why fans assumed the film would be rated R, claiming it was always PG-13. Bullshit. Remember how Sony and the people behind the upcoming film Venom were hinting that Spider-Man would be in the film? Or how they led the fans to believe the film was a part of the Marvel's cinematic universe?
Well, it is part of the MCU. Well, y'all made it part of the MCU now, so yes. We all know it is now, so.
Yeah.
Which, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm fine with, because, well, okay, so let me put it this way. I'm fine with that. Now, I don't see, maybe someone can help me, like, tie this together, or, like, bring me down to earth here, but I don't see why you couldn't have a rated R Venom movie. I mean, yeah, you gotta make it family friendly, but, like, why can't Venom just show up later on in the PG-13 slot with Spider-Man? Like, but if this is an origin story, I'm sure it's gonna be graphic, and it's supposed to be. Like, if Venom's arrival is something that's twisted and disgusting, then I want to see twisted and disgusting. And if you need an R rating to squeeze that out, make it because it's just graphic material. You don't have to have a lot. You don't even have to have cussing. Just make it super graphic. Like, I don't think that. I don't know the original origin story, but like you have it. Venom is a vile villain. Like you have to do something. You could have still had it be rated R and tied it into MCU. I mean, you probably just don't want the rated R title in your MCU, but at the same time, you could have done it. Like, Marvel can do nothing wrong at this point. Like, they can do what the fuck they want. They should have just done it.
And if they were so worried about people thinking that was going to be rated R, you should have never done it in the first place. Put it in the trailers.
If anybody says anything about the kids, fuck the kids.
Oh, it was in there. It was in there in the article. That was one of the reasons why they turned to PG-13 so the kids would watch.
Fuck the kids. Tell them to stay their little badasses home. This shit's be like, no, this shit's for big bald niggas. stay your ass home and pop popcorn and watch fucking Blues Clues or some shit. Fuck out of here.
But really though, they're gonna push this PG-13 rating as much as they can though with this though. I think they will try their best to.
All I'm trying to say is, you had this to be rated R, and you wait months later to be PG-13, and then you wait. Venom is just a couple of days away. I'm looking forward to it, no matter what. But I will admit there was a part of me where I was like, because you wait just a couple of days before the movie's coming out to take nearly an hour of it out, 40 minutes of it out. Now, again, I don't know which parts they're taking out. Hopefully they don't take out the absolute best ones. I kind of doubt that.
That trailer, that first trailer, was so good.
Right.
I'm super excited to see how they do this. That CGI is going to be good because it's not DC doing it, but it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed that we're not gonna see like the full or what it was supposed to be, and then on top of that, them changing the rating and stuff. I mean, I get it to an extent. They had to take some, but damn, 40 minutes.
Maybe I was being a little drastic with the kids.
I mean, who gives a shit?
Fuck the kids. Fuck it.
What we say, but we'll see what happens.
Here's what Thomas would say about the movie. No man, I don't know why they just changed PG-13, man. Fuck the kids. Fuck kids. Fuck stay home and fucking like kids, man. I don't just fuck the kids. I don't fuck them.
Yeah, Michael Myers for life, motherfucker.
God damn, I give Thomas so much shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one too. This month.
Is it gonna come out Friday?
With the new
Venom.
Halloween one? Oh, Venom, yeah, this week, yeah.
I may go watch that because I'm going to watch that new Halloween though. Oh, it looks so good. Fuck you, Freddy.
Well then.
You're a fucking pedophile.
Well.
But yeah, you guys have anything else to say when it pertains to this?
Yeah, it's bullshit that Venom is getting a PG-13 rating.
Yeah, man, I don't even like the fucking kids, man. Kids can stay the fuck home, man. I don't even fucking like them. Fuck them.
It's like Marvel. Why don't you guys had success with Deadpool and Logan? And they were both rated R. Why would you not make this R rated? It just doesn't make any sense, man.
I think my biggest fear with this movie now is what if they took out too much to where it doesn't make... I don't think that Marvel would do that to where they take out too much to where it doesn't make sense, but what if they took out so much that it's just not like it's underwhelming, like it's not enough.
Right. Because 40 minutes, I mean,
that's a good chunk of time.
Right.
That's a lot, man.
I hope that this movie was going to be like... I really hope this movie was like 3 hours or over. That way we could have... This still can be a 2.5 hour movie because you can get a lot of content in. I mean, look at all the Avengers movies and all the other superhero movies. Like they're like 2 hours and beyond. Like you have to be careful, and I hope that they did this right. I trust Marvel because they haven't steered me wrong yet, but you have to be careful with this kind of thing, especially pissing off your fans like you've pissed the four of us off. Like you can't do that.
And also like the movie's just a couple of days away. Just a couple of days away.
And I don't understand how it's going to make sense.
And they decide now. The month and the date. Just a couple of days. And they wait until now to make a statement of, oh, we're taking 40 minutes out. They were too late on this shit. Damn 3 fucking hours of Venom. But about an hour and 52. It's like, come on, man.
And like the creators try to say, well, Venom was never meant to do this. Motherfucker, do you even read the comics?
Venom what?
I think they said like Venom was never supposed to do this, or he was never supposed to be like this dark like suit character. Like, motherfucker, have you ever read the comic books of him?
Okay, I'm gonna make it a point tomorrow. I'm gonna call in on the Blitz team hotline, and I'm gonna have them explain. I'm gonna have MG explain or maybe I'll ask him to do it on Thursday, if he can remember, to explain the Venom, him and Calvin and Lyric. I'll have them explain the Venom origin. That way I can understand it more. I just feel like Venom is supposed to be something that's like dark, and he's supposed to be creepy. Like, he's supposed to be a scary motherfucker. He's ugly as fuck.
He's eating people's heads off. Come on now. But
he's supposed to be vile and disgusting.
And that's why they were originally going to have it rated R. You know, to give the people what they want to see. A lot of people clamoring for Venom to be rated R.
We wanted it to be.
But according to these people, oh yeah, it was never the intention. It's like, put it in your damn trailers. Come on now. But I will say this. In the article, it did say, no matter, you know, how much they've taken out, no matter how much, you know, yeah, you know, how they have it like PG-13, this, that, and the other. They're going to make it as edgy, as dark, you know, darker than any other PG-13 Marvel, DC film.
Which they definitely will.
So, you know, we'll see, man. You know, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, you know, in a way, talking about it just makes me feel more excited to watch it. Even though we were going a little on a tangent.
Venom is one ugly looking motherfucker. I'm just saying that right now. He really is. Like, he just his face. Ugh. He looks like he's on roids too.
Well, obviously, you know. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. You guys, any last comments?
Well, the band that we're gonna be that is gonna be featured in the theaters. It's gonna be like Spider-Man the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Did they fuck the rating? That's how you're gonna have to look at this one. Is, did they fuck up the rating?
I mean, who knows? They might have, you know, Venom where he's eating somebody's head off, but not actually show the head. You know, we'll see about that. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, Venom's supposed to be, you know, a scary villain. You know, a scary, you know, character in Marvel. Who's violent, you know. And now that it's going to be PG-13, I'm like, damn it, man. Like, here all Venom fans are excited to finally see something what comes to Venom. You know, it's going to be blood. It's going to be a lot of violence in there. It's going to you know, be on you know, an adult level where it's not for kids. And then they said to fuck it up, yes, as the movie's getting ready to come out.
I know is the first trailer.
Made this
Not the official, the teaser.
made this shit seem more rated.
It had me feel like, yeah, he's definitely way better than Topher Grace. The movie hasn't even come out, and he's already better.
Exactly. And the thing about Topsy Grace is that Topsy Grace, I didn't see him as Venom, didn't see him as Eddie Brock. I'm like, oh, really? You cast him? You know, when it comes to Spider-Man 3, you cast him to, you know, for us to see him as Venom, knowing that Venom is more, you know, knowing that Venom is you know, more dangerous and more vicious, and you expect me to believe that Topsy Grace, is on that level? Fuck you. And there's no disrespect to Topsy Grace. To me, when it comes to acting, you know, it's sometimes it's decent and it's whatever, but I didn't see him as Eddie Brock when it comes to him becoming Venom. I just didn't see it. But at least with Tom Hardy, that's believable. That is definitely believable that Eddie Brock becomes Venom and that's coming out in theaters this Friday.
All right.
I agree.
Okay, so Nick, you got any last thoughts on?
Nope.
All right, so
I said everything I need to say about this.
all right, so last but not least, we have Brian Pillman.
Oh.
21 years since his passing. Robert, you want to go ahead and start off before the rest of us do?
Sure thing. By the way, check out these sunglasses. Looks familiar to any of y'all?
Yep.
Screw you. It's the sunglasses that was worn by Brian Pillman.
Oh, I thought you looked like Macho Man for a second. I was like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these type of things, by the way. Yeah, these were cool sunglasses. You know, and you know, still to this day don't make them, but it started off from the I'm assuming it started off in the '90s, and Brian Pillman. I remember seeing one of these sunglasses. Like saying myself, I gotta get this because I'm a huge Brian Pillman mark. I'm a Brian Pillman guy. So yes, when it comes to Brian Pillman, it's been 21 years since his passing, and he was working for WWF at the time. So basically, my fond memories about Brian Pillman before I get to what happened to him was that my fond memories of him was my first time watching him was back in WCW when he was called Flying Brian. I don't remember who exactly he wrestled against. But basically, he was working a very good match, and then all of a sudden, the next match he had, I think it was a week later during that time, he went against Marcus Bagwell, for those who may know him as Buff Bagwell.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Anyways, and I saw that match, and that match was pretty good too. Brian Pillman went over. And then also, as the kids going by, Brian Pillman has become a member of, basically, I'm not gonna go too long with this, but Brian Pillman becomes a member of the Four Horsemen, and every time where I see Brian Pillman coming out, to either in the ring or when he's making his way to the ring, whatever, always doing this. And then sometimes he'll do this to his his pinky finger. What comes to what he does every time. And because he ends up being the Four Horsemen, all of a sudden his attitude started to change, and all of a sudden his something about him was changing, where he was out of control. He was just going off.
Loose cannon.
Loose cannon, exactly. And like, wow, man, it's something I've never seen before. When it comes to wrestling, when it comes to wrestling, I always see guys always bringing always cutting some angry promos, and when they wrestle, they do whatever they do and all that. And yeah, sure, I see a couple of violent things, but Brian Pillman, he takes us to a whole new level of it. And I never watched Brian, Roddy Piper during those the 80s, because I was born in '86 at the time, but I didn't know until later on that that Roddy Piper was doing all that for the things he was doing violently in wrestling. But basically my fond memories is that Brian Pillman is one of those guys who does some crazy shit. That's sometimes it can be questionable, but in a way, it was also for Brian Pillman to troll people and all that. It was just something that out of the ordinary. And then he was gone. Now I don't remember his fond memories in ECW, but there's always clips on YouTube to see what he did in the ECW. And when he was in ECW, he expressed a lot of his loose cannon character, like trying to whip out his dick in the middle of the ring to pee in the ring. I'm like, what? Oh shit! And the fact, and also him wrestling up against a giant pencil. I'm like, what? What is up with this guy? Like,
wrestled against a giant pencil? What the hell?
Yeah, you could look up on YouTube. Okay. He's wrestling against a giant pencil and everything. And like what the hell?
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I'm about to fall the fuck asleep, and I'm trying not to. I was trying to wait till you got there because I think I know which one of the parts you're getting to. Just real quick, I think one of my favorite memories of him was the gun angle with Steve Austin. That shit was edgy as fuck.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, before Robert gets in, I also want to give a big fuck you again to the WWE for putting that as number 10 on the fucking list of home invasions. Fuck that.
Who got 10. Number 1?
Oh, guess.
Triple H and Randy Orton?
Dude, you, Remington, and Thomas guessed what was number 1 and number 10. All of you. That's how predictable these people are.
It was ridiculous.
What? Yeah, it was Triple H Orton number 1 and Brian Pillman Stone Cold number 10. Like, that's how predictable.
Who was number 2?
Number 2? Robert, you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, while Triple H and Orton probably had more fighting, when it came to Pillman and Austin, it wasn't about the fighting. It was, oh shit, he's about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I was asking Rem and Thomas, both of them. Guess what was number 1 and guess what was number 10? Both of them said number 10 Brian Pillman, and they both said number 1 Triple H. They both guessed it. It's like,
and when it comes to the top 10 of that, they didn't even show Brian Pillman. They only show Austin beating up his friends. That's that scene where he tried to get into the home.
Of course, because they're not going to show the gun point.
Yeah, that's my point exactly. So now, and then after his from his time at ECW, it was a short term from being there. He finally goes to WWF, where he does that press conference, which was very legendary. That he does a promo of the press conference after he signed the contract to officially be part of the WWF. And by the way, he was in crutches because he had that car accident that he was involved in, which it ended up shattering his ankle. And from there, he was never the same again. As a wrestler, because of what he can bring to the table as a high flyer wrestler, he was never the same again, unfortunately. But based on that, as you see him back in the ring years later, he could still go in the ring, but it was just never, he was not the same flying Brian that he used to be anymore. But basically, when it comes to Pillman, he always be on Shotgun Saturday Night commentary. But he was great in commentary. He was great in promos. Great wrestler in the ring. A great character. Great personality. Has great charisma. He was the total package. What comes to what professional wrestling should be about. Brian Pillman. The whole thing with the Pillman got a gun incident against Austin, where yes, that was crazy.
NBC got heated.
Yep. It was so out of control. Brian Pillman putting out that I remember the promo too. Steve is a dead man walking because when Austin 316 meets Pillman 9 mm gun, I'm gonna blow his sorry ass straight to hell. And then, oh shit, man.
That was in '97, wasn't it?
96. 96 was the year. And that was done because Brian Pillman has to get surgery on his ankle again. So what they did before they did this ankle, they had Austin attack him because Brian Pillman was putting over Bret Hart for being the best there is, the best there was, and Austin punches him out of nowhere, beats him up, gets his cane walker, his cane, and it cracks his ankle, and then start putting the chair on his ankle and break it. I'm like, holy shit, man! It was awesome, man. This is going to be a feud build up for these two later on. When Pillman comes back from his ankle surgery and all that, and Pillman came and Pillman did came back. And basically what comes to Pillman, the whole gun incident, they did do it just told suspension indefinitely for Pillman until he comes back later on to get revenge on Austin, and they're also informing the Hart Foundation, the new Hart Foundation with Bret Hart, Owen Hart, British Bulldog, Jim Neidhart, Brian Pillman. And then that match they had with Austin, Ken Shamrock, Goldust, the Road Warriors, at I think it was called In Your House, Canadian Stampede, something like that. I'm trying to remember the title of it, but that was a great main event match. And then
the heels were faces and the faces were heels.
Yep, exactly. It was a whole America versus Canada type of thing. Oh man, that was a high angle too. And then from there, Brian Pillman also they kept feuding, but then it was on and off sometimes. And during that same year, Austin suffered a neck injury from Owen Hart. Also was never the same again because of that. And also on that year, again because of Brian Pillman, during that year, unlike 1997, Brian Pillman wrestled against Goldust, where he lost to Goldust at SummerSlam, and the deal was if he loses to Goldust, then he has to wear a dress. I'm like, what? Wait, a man's got to wear a dress? Especially a guy like Brian Pillman. And seeing him wearing a dress as he's wrestling, it was so awkward to see. Like what the fuck's going on here? Why are they doing this to him?
That's really ironic because wasn't Big Vito wrestling in a dress in like 05?
Oh god, yes. And guess what? Big Vito liked it. Big Vito liked it. By the way, folks, you can see a smile on his face and all that. He liked wearing that dress. Brian Pillman, everyone comes out there, he was pissed wearing the dress.
It was Vito's gimmick too.
Yeah, and that being Vito's gimmick. But anyways, so also Pillman is he's got Marlena with him because they did another match between Goldust and Pillman. and Pillman won because Marlena got involved, and Pillman's got Marlena as his assistant for 30 days. And during that time, the best segment they ever did with those two, with Brian Pillman and Marlena, the Pillman Triple X File. Oh my god, that was awesome, man. Every time, he says, the shots like Goldust know that. I remember the promo. They was, I guess if you want to call it a promo, where Marlena was saying to Goldust, please take care of the baby, their daughter. And then Brian Pillman was like, "That's right, you take care of the baby, and I'll take care of your little old lady." Pillman is awesome, man. I love Brian Pillman, man. And I wish he was still here. Unfortunately, that's when we get to this part. So October 5th, he was supposed to have a match against Dual Love, where you have Goldust being handcuffed to the ring post, because the storyline was that Goldust kept interfering in Brian Pillman's matches because Marlena, who's supposed to be with Brian Pillman as his personal assistant for 30 days and all that type of stipulation thing. So basically, Brian Pillman no show the event. They're trying to figure out what's going on. They thought he was going to be late as usual with Bret Hart. Come to find out that he didn't show up at the Raw. When comes to Bret Hart coming in, and then that's when the news broke that to WF because they didn't break the news to them until they found out as the show was getting ready to start. But the pre-show part of it, that's when they announced that Brian Pillman has fortunately passed away, and then they announced it again on the show. When I watched the pay-per-view on that night, I'm like, when I heard about Brian Pillman's death, I'm like, I was in shock. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say at this point. I'm like, and then the next night on Raw, that's when they did that's another thing. The night after Raw, I didn't look at it when I first watched it, but years goes by after looking back at it, it was bizarre how they did this. So this McMahon decided that have Brian Pillman's wife, real life wife, to be interviewed during the time where she just lost her husband, and to have her be on TV, live TV. I thought that was again, at the time I didn't think nothing of it because I was only a kid, but now looking back at it, I'm like, that was bizarre. Like, same as why would this man do this? And knowing this man over the years, he's petty, he's bitter, and for whatever reason he did that to Brian Pillman. Because what? Because Brian Pillman unfortunately untimely died. Like, this man is fucking weird, folks. I don't know how to put it. But this man is fucking weird when it comes to guys and people, that the way they when it comes to the body control and other type of things. Basically, the point is he's fucking weird, and the fact that he did that, it's fucking bullshit. The way he did it, and I think because on this day, is one reason why Brian Pillman is not in the WWE Hall of Fame, and not that I want him to be in it now, but it'll be nice to see him in the Hall of Fame. But at the same time, WWE's, the way they do things now, it's fucking ridiculous. But basically the point is Brian Pillman, when I found out on that night that he died, I'm like, I didn't want to believe it until the next night, and then they did this whole video package. I'm like, damn it, man. I can't believe he's gone. He could have been something in WWF. He could, and he never. And the thing is, he should have been world champion. He should have been world champion back in WCW if the guys from behind the scenes didn't bury him. And then when it comes to WF, he could have worked a feud against Austin. What comes to coming into the Attitude Era, where it could have been something, But now looking back at Brian Pillman's legacy, look what's going on right now when it comes to Brian Pillman's legacy. You guys' son wrestling right now, Brian Pillman Jr., who's along with Teddy Hart and David Hart Smith Jr., forming this New Hart Foundation at Major League Wrestling. And when it comes to WWE, I wish Tyson Kidd and Natalia could leave that company to go to work, to be with them, they could really form this Heart Foundation thing to see how it goes from the Indies, because in WWE it's not working. And I don't think WWE is ever going to go far with that. And
Can Tyson Kidd even wrestle anymore?
that's WWE never cleared that. But after seeing that Tyson Kidd was not on Total Divas, it's whatever. It's basically, it's ridiculous how they work things out right now. Basically they're training him right now like they did with Daniel Bryan, Paige, Sting, Jason Jordan, Matt Hardy, Christian. The list goes on for those guys that are now are not wrestling in WWE.
They're treating him like shit.
Jason Jordan's not wrestling anymore?
Nope. That's a shame too. I think he can still go. I don't know what's the serious problem with his neck issue. But yeah, this is what WWE does though. I believe these guys can still go. But all they gotta do is just change up their wrestling style, like Austin did, before his time was finally over, and then Edge's time was finally over. But yeah, it's just ridiculous how WWE does this, and they get away with this type of shit. But if Tyson Kidd can't wrestle, because again, we don't know the full details of it, because WWE doctors, they think they know everything, by the way.
They don't. They think they thought they knew better than a certified Super Bowl physician or something like that. I don't remember what it was. The first guy that looked at Brian, was it an NFL physician or something?
Yep, he started off as a NFL. He's originally from Ohio, by the way, Cleveland, Ohio.
Who is?
Brian Pillman.
Oh, okay. I won't hate on him for that.
Exactly.
Brian Pillman's the shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And because of the injuries he suffered from NFL, when it comes to a few others, what they do after that, they decided to either go to wrestling, Even Vader at one point, who was in the NFL, and then because he couldn't do it anymore because of injuries, and he decided to go into wrestling. And also keep in mind, folks, because of Brian Pillman, he had a long battle with life again. When it comes to what he had when he was born. I think he was born with throat cancer, if I'm not mistaken. And he has about 7 surgeries where his voice was sounding so groggy, which is why when you hear him talking, it's exactly why he talks like that. It's basically talk. But because I'm talking like that, I was fine with it, because at the end of the day, you take one look at Brian Pillman, that's one cool dude. And now you got Brian Pillman Jr. following, basically following his footsteps. But yeah, Brian Pillman, I think he died at the age of 37, if I'm mistaken. And man, if only he was still around. And by the way, he died from for I think some type of heart disease that he had.
I'm trying to check right here. 97 to 1962, so...
Yeah, he was 35.
35.
Okay. I was
way too young.
Behind. I was way too... But yeah, he was way too young, man.
Honestly, if he goes in the Hall of Fame, I think Steve Austin should induct him.
Exactly.
For
He
sure.
should.
I don't know if anyone else I guess you could have the Heart Foundation or somebody from there, but I think that it maybe. I think maybe just Steve Austin because he was with him in WCW and like all his stuff in WWF was involving Austin. So except for the thing with Goldust, but that's not really even really memorable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I also should mention too. When it comes to Brian Pillman, he had a daughter named Sexy Lexi Pillman, but unfortunately she passed away due to an automobile accident that she was in, and she was only 26 years old, and she was a wrestler too, but not
Damn.
but now but yeah, it's unfortunate though. She didn't wrestle for that long. Yeah, she wrestled for a short period of time, but because of this, the motorcycle accident that took away her life, it's unfortunate. Now imagine how imagine if she was still here too, how her career would have been if that didn't happen. Because as we see right now with Brian Pillman Jr., he was trained by Lance Storm, and I believe he's gonna be going places. Yeah, and he oh my god, just look at him. He almost got that the same look of Brian Pillman, almost. You know, you could tell by the resemblance.
Taken too soon. Rest in peace.
Unfortunately. Gone too soon.
I do gotta say one thing though. He was inducted into the Canadian Wrestling Hall of Fame back in 2016. So in a way, you could say he is a Hall of Famer, and it also becomes to Stampede Wrestling Hall of Fame. Doesn't say the year though, but but either way, but it was basically in my eyes, doesn't matter. When it comes to the WWE Hall of Fame, doesn't matter. Brian Pillman to me will always is a Hall of Famer in my eyes. Same thing with Owen Hart. Well, Owen Hart is in the Hall of Fame too. When it comes to the Luthez Hall of Fame, national thing Hall of Fame. Brian Pillman to me is a Hall of Famer in my eyes, no matter if he's not if he is in the WWE Hall of Fame or not. And the same thing with Owen Hart too.
Yeah. Yep, I think they're both Hall of Famers in my opinion as well.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, man, that he had someone like Brian Pillman in the WWF, and I was excited for that at the time. Again, he could have been something, and he was something too. It's just that he had a lot of issues going on. After that accident that he had had a lot of painkillers, and he was on steroids, and he was never the same again. But he was still the same loose cannon that I fell in love with from his days in WCW, and then it started to develop more in WWF. And it is unfortunate, and again with these classes, by the way, yeah, Pillman, rest in peace, coolest man who ever lived, and he'll there will be another no one like him, not Dean Ambrose, folks.
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
To all you Dean Ambrose fans, Dean Ambrose ain't no Brian Pillman. There's no comparison.
He's not even 1/8.
No, he's not.
And it pisses me off that fans are comparing Dean Ambrose to Brian Pillman. No, Brian Pillman pulled out a gun. Dean Ambrose pulled out mustard and ketchup.
unbelievable.
And another thing is, Brian Pillman can wrestle. Dean Ambrose, the way he wrestles like shit. Even when Brian Pillman had that ankle injury, he still was wrestling pretty good in the ring. Dean Ambrose, come back from his whatever injury he had from his arm or shoulder or whatever, still wrestles like shit.
Yep.
But yeah, there you go. Once again, rest in peace to Brian Pillman. 21 years since he's been gone, and all we got is his son to carry the legacy for his late dad. And I what's Brian Pillman Jr. He's doing a good job at it too. Is he like his father? Back in those days, no, because this generation, enough said. But at least he's trying. When it comes to independent wrestling, from Major League Wrestling, he's doing his best to live up that legacy, and I think he's doing a very good job at it.
Absolutely.
And there you go.
All right, so we're about to close shop.
And if you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated.
Yeah.
Well, folks. Yep. So thank you guys for watching.
Remember, it's the Animal Batista, Michael.
Yeah.
It's the Animal Batista, Michael.
He's the Animal Batista, Michael.
Well, thank you for watching.
And we are out. Peace.
Beat it.
Peace.